Back up. She's under the wheel.
Welcome to the 2022 Jeep Talk Show ride at Hidden Falls Adventure Park in Marble Falls, Texas. Follow along, see some cool Jeeps, a lot of obstacles, and some near misses. This is Jeepingmo. We got rain in the morning of the event. We actually got to see the falls, so they weren't hidden. We did a little pre-run to see how muddy or tore up the trails would be before we got everybody else on them. And we had a great helper for the weekend. She was a great videographer, and we couldn't have done this without her.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm a part of Jeepingmo, and I had a blast at the Jeep Talk Show Jeep event.
Alright, so it's the day of the event for the Jeep Talk Show. We're at Hidden Falls. We got a lot of rain last night. Looks like we had quite a few Jeeps show up. Let's take a walk around them. Quite a few rigs, all different. Quite a few more Gladiators this year than last. So like I said, we got a little bit of everything here. And Chuck is going over his Jeeps. Him and his family really put out a nice spread during the event. So he spent a lot of his early life in California doing a Rubicon, Sierra Trek, all that. And we had a fellow YouTuber out here, so go check out Warpaint JKU. Alright, so Tony's got a bunch of giveaways from all the vendors, giving those out. It was nice to have Josh at this one again. So we got both him and Tony. And it made for a pretty good event. And we'll be getting everybody together here for a driver's meeting soon. You're going to get to see a little bit of everything from old flatties to scramblers, JKs, JLs, TJs, Gladiators, you name it, it's almost all here.
All the drivers to hold your hand up.
Right.
You guys are all getting a map. If you don't have one already, let me know. This is splitting into two groups.
So we're starting out here on North Peak. Now all these trails are great if you're just a brand new wheeler. There's lines you can take on most of these trails to get you up and around. There's hard lines, there's bypasses. So if you've got a total stock rig, you can get it out there, flex it out a little bit like you see here, and enjoy the trail. This is the start of a good multi-generation story that we'll tell later. There wasn't a lot of mud out there, but the soil out there is kind of like wet pre-mixed concrete. It's somewhat solid, but it's very slippery. So we had a lot of contributors to the video. So other than Hannah, Brandon, Andrew, Bill, John, Jimmy, Bob, and Tony all helped us with some of the footage. So thank you very much.
There you go. Don't stop. Keep the momentum. Perfect. Good job. And I don't think you're gonna need lockers to go through that. Nah, I should buy. The tires might clear. There you go. Let that front end creep up it. There you go. Let's see if it's got it now. To drag that ass end up.
The camera doesn't show you how steep it is going up to North Peak. But the scrambler that Chuck's driving there kind of walks right up it, gets through all the mud, and gets us to the top obstacles. That scrambler sounds really good. Love that V8, and it walked right through the obstacle. Little bump and he was up and over. I was not so lucky.
There you go. Alright, so you're in the spot where everybody else had to bump it. So if you back it up like 2-3 feet, just step on the gas a little bit and you'll come up. It's gonna push them over. Okay, that's the line. Now we need to back up.
That's the line.
That's the line.
You're on the line.
So back up like 2 feet and do what you just did. Now you're on the right line. You'll be okay. It's close.
I had to drive it 800 miles home, so I wasn't going to go full send. So I tried my 3 times and moved on.
Yeah.
Daddy lost for us.
Are you locked in the front?
Front locker.
Okay. There it is. Hey. You just got to get up over that first rock and then carry your momentum through it. Shit, back up, reverse. You gotta get up over that first rock and then carry your momentum through it. Oh shit. Back up, reverse. Woo! Straighten it out, come to me. That's the only ledge you gotta worry about. Get that back over that hump right there. That's it. And you're up. Hardest part, right there. Driver's side. Nice done.
I'd like to thank Jim there with the Blue JK for the drone footage on top of Wildcat. It was some good footage, and I'm glad I could use it. So we got the footage here, and then somewhere Bob, he disappeared on us, so I ended up having to go back to the trail and try to find him.
They both did.
It's been days. I have not seen another person. Not sure I am going to survive any longer.
Bill here in the red JL was leading a team up to the falls. He did a lot of guiding this weekend as well. He was part of the team along with John that mapped out all the trails. And he's also got a YouTube channel, Bill Alvarez. I'll leave a link to it in the descriptions. He was a big help with some of the footage.
There's a V-notch that you will definitely want to put it back in the four-wheel drive for once you get to this point.
John and Hannah were leading Group 1 up around the falls. Then here comes Chuck and his scrambler leading his son with that 46 flatty, passing on what it means to be a Jeeper, just like it's been passed down to him through some of the videos he showed us where his family, his father and his grandfather were also Jeepers.
The thing says 64 to 68 or 69.
This is all your dad and your grandfather?
The cowboy hat right there, that's my granddad. No roll cage, no roll bar, no nothing. You'll see it. They're doing like the Sierra Trek and there's nothing. No roll cage, no roll bar.
No, I mean, what you said, this is 1960?
Yeah, this was, it's anywhere between 64 and 69. Huh?
And they're drinking.
Oh, yeah.
He's under the wheel! Or she is, what the? They didn't stack rocks back then.
Oh, they group's back there. Oh, that's all right.
The 46 was having some fuel problems, so the Warpaint JKU team helped get it running and get it back to the camp. They knew the park very well, so they helped guide us back to the corner where Chuck and his family were, so we could work on the 46 more. So very much appreciate all the help that the Warpaint JKU team gave us, and check out their YouTube channel as well. They did a little video on this also. Alright, so another good meal. Did a good meal. Chuck's crew made dinner. John was smoking a bunch of stuff, so everybody's just eating, having a good time. And there's going to be some kind of drawing here in a little bit.
Hi! Look at me, Duke!
Shadow?
Yes, you're looking at me. Thank you.
So, the winner of the Vice, the second annual Jeep Talk Show Texas event. His name starts with a B. Bob. It's Brandon! Let's go, Brandon!
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
We had made a red trail recovery vise to give away. I'll leave some descriptions of that below. That's actually a good market.
I need you to draw one piece of paper out of this hat. Just one name, piece of paper. Hello! Oh, sweet! Kyle? Kyle. I just have that handwriting. This is Kyle? Kyle. Whoa. Kyle. Hello. Hello. Good from now on, Kyle. Congratulations. I'm getting tired already holding this thing.
You have something else to take out and play with.
All right. No, you gotta hold that. Kyle, you gotta hold that up one more time.
After dinner, we made our way down to FMTRO. We ran part of the trail. There was quite a few rigs there. We didn't count them, but if there wasn't 20 rigs there, I'd be shocked. As we went to the squeeze, it got a little tighter for some of us, but that scrambler was so narrow it just went right through.
Well, I got my camera this time. All right, man.
It's
Got
coming.
it.
It's coming. There you go. Nice. Look at that suspension. Well done.
He's got two hill bumps he's trying to.
Front lock. Learn your lesson from last time, damn it.
I'll put those lockers out when I need them.
You need it.
Yeah. Nice.
Like this little section as you go through this. It's like a little rock garden and this little like creek bed that leads you up to this V notch at the very end that a lot of people had trouble with, but a few people actually got through it.
I was gonna say, are any of these Jeeps still in the family?
So my uncle took that Tuxedo Park and he turned it into what's called a faux Jeep. He took a Bronco 2 and made square headlights.
Oh my God.
In the 70s or 80s, excuse me. He took a Bronco 2 and he took the CJ5 front end, put a CJ7 back tub on it, put a half cab on it, so it was a baby scrambler with square headlights, square blinkers, and everything. And it runs the Bronco 2 dash.
Very cool.
I'd like to thank Tony and Josh and the whole Jeep Talk Show crew for getting the event going for us. Bill and John for planning all the routes out, mapping everything, and Chuck and his family for all the hospitality, the meals, and being great hosts as well. I'll see you in the next adventure. This is Jeepingmo.